everyone, hope you are doing well and welcome to Snippets and Scraps, or welcome back if you have been watching me before I went on this long break of over a year. I don't even remember when I uploaded my last video, so I'm kind of a little scared to do this. I may fumble, but please bear with me as I get back into the swing of things, which I hope I'll be able to. I do really miss doing this, so I will try and upload more videos from now on. If you have watched me in the past, thank you for sticking around, and thank you for clicking on this video. So I thought the first thing that I wanted to show you today is my 2025 lineup, and maybe I could do a series where I can show you each of them separately, but today I'm just going to go over my 2025 lineup. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. I'll first move these all to the side and go through them one by one. So the first thing that I'm using this year is a Papertess Design Pocket Daily, and I'm using this as my main planner. Currently I am using this Yard Leather and Smith cover, and I really like the cover, by the way, but this is the planner that I'm using. I am very comfortable with A6 size, as you probably know if you've watched me in the past. So I thought a pocket size is not that much of a different size, and I also love daily planning, so this is like a perfect, way into getting into a smaller size. However, I did pick up only the first 6 months notebook. I did not get the second half because I wasn't sure if this is going to work for me. I hope she will have a launch towards June where I can pick up the second book if I do choose to. So sorry about the glare, by the way. So yeah, this is the planner. I am using a sterling ink pocket size clear cover, and just to show you that I am using it as a very basic planner. I am not decorating it much. It's just a daily planner where I have all my timed appointments, my daily to-dos, and that's about it. I am also making sure that this is updated every single day, so that when I don't have the time to write in my journals, this is all there ready for me, and all the information is there, so that when I need to update my journals, which I have so many, I remember everything, because to be honest, I don't have very good memory, so I keep forgetting things. So I make sure that this is always updated. Yes, I am so out of this rhythm. I am finding it very hard to articulate, but please bear with me, like I said earlier. Thank you. So the second thing is, I'll pick this up randomly, but yeah, the second thing is a passport pocket, what am I saying, a passport traveler's company notebook. Here I have two inserts. The first one is a collage journal. I do love collage journaling, so I have this one is from Note and Wish. It's a mixed paper journal, and yeah, I've done a couple here already, and this is where I'm going to create all my collages whenever I feel like doing it. The second one is a Papertess Design grid notebook, which looks something like this. So I'm using this for my son's nursery memories. So my son goes to a nursery, and they have this app where they upload photographs, but those photographs kind of go away. So what I do is I take screenshots, and I do store them electronically as well, but I also, being a paper person, love to print them out, and they usually add like a small caption, so I write them down and I have a separate insert for that. So I did that last year as well, and I used the Papertess Designs grid notebook as well, and so I started another one this year. So that is my passport TN. Then I have my A6 Hobonichi. This is the English edition, if I can take it out. So this is the English edition, and this I am using as my daily journal. This is A6 size, as you can see, so I tend to journal every day, just a little snapshot of my day. And I have decided that I'm gonna have like a ink of the month. So in January I used Yamabudo, and in February I'm going to use another one. So this is going to be my daily journal. Then I have my 5-year Midori. This is my 3rd year using this 5-year diary from Midori, and I journal to my son in this one. So I started on the very day he was born. Not on the very day, I had to go back and write in here, but you know, you get the idea. So I've been writing here every day, capturing all his memories and milestones and all of that. This is very private, I cannot show you, but yeah, this is my 3rd year using this diary. Then I have, this is the Kinbor weekly. This is my work planner. Again, I cannot show you, but this is very much a dupe of the Hobonichi weeks. So I have basically decided to use this one. Last year I used the Papertess Designs weekly notebook. I loved it so much, but I did not want to spend that much on a work planner, so I got this one. What I don't have today in my stack is my Hobonichi weeks. It's in my kitchen, and that's because it's my home planner. So I got a Hobonichi weeks, not the mega one, it's a regular one, and I use it as a home planner. So on the left hand side I write you know, any family appointments or the days I'm not going to be there, or when the garbage truck is going to be here and all of that, and also shopping lists and stuff. So it's always on the kitchen counter, so my husband can also kind of access it whenever he wants to. Next I have my Sterling Ink vertical weekly compact. I used it last year as well as my memory keeper, and I'm using it as my memory keeper this year as well, and it's more or less the same. I do have another journal that I'm using this year, so some of the stuff that I did here has gone into that one, but the core memory keeping aspect is in this one. So yeah, I do weekly memories in here, and if they're going to be major events that I want to capture in detail, I'm going to use the back pages, which are basically grid pages. So any travel and everything will go here. I will not have a separate travel journal. I did not have one last year as well, so I will use the back pages for that. There are 119 pages, actually, yeah, 119 pages. Last year I kind of ran out of pages in December, which is not too bad. And like I said, since I moved some of these things to a different one that I'll show you in a minute, so I think the 119 pages should be enough. Then I have my Travelers Company inserts. I initially did not get these, and I started missing them, so I'm like, what the heck, just get them. Do not put too much pressure on yourself. If you're not able to update them every day or every week, it's fine. It's just fun stuff, and most of the things here are kind of repeats anyway, so even if I miss it, it doesn't really matter, or even if I miss it, I can always go back and fill them up. Yeah, so I have both the vertical weekly and the monthly, and both, of course, as you can see, standard size. So this is basically a combination of creative journaling, not creative journaling, actually just collage journaling and weekly review. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing a collage, and I'm going to write about my week. I'm not going to go into detail because I have my daily journal already, and I also do my memory keeping in the standard size Sterling ink I just showed you. And so it's just going to be a little bit of creativity, a little bit of journaling. So that's this one. And my monthly is same as last year's, which is basically gratitude. So I am doing my gratitude in this one, just a little bit every day, or even if I don't have the time every day, I can always, like I said, refer to my main planner, which has everything. And then of course I have my daily journal and all of that to help me fill these whenever I have some time to sit down and journal. And finally, I have this journal, which I am calling my fun journal. And I would very much like to do like a deep dive of this one sometime. And if you're interested, I can prioritize this and record this one next. But it's like a mix of everything. It's basically what I want it to be at that given point in time. It can be my quotes journal, it can be my commonplace book. Probably not commonplace book, but you know, anything and everything that I want it to be. So I have list of movies and shows that I'm going to watch. I have the books that I'm going to read, and it's very interesting what I've done, at least to me. So it's very haphazard, but it is fun, at least to me. So this is, by the way, the Phelps Design weekly notebook. It has some monthly pages at the beginning, but those are undated, those are completely blank, so it doesn't really matter. And I have it in a Phelps Designs clear cover and an Elysian Paper leather cover. So that is all. I have not been able to speak much today because, like I said, I'm so out of practice, but I hope I can get back into the swing of things and record more videos. And if you are interested in seeing any basically, if you're interested in knowing more about my planners, I can go through them in a series. In fact, that might be a good way for me to get back into YouTube, and I'm gonna definitely make time for this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not a very professional one, but I will try my best to make these videos more interesting for you in the coming weeks, months, and of course try to be more consistent here. So thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video, and soon as well. Okay, bye bye then.